welcome. Today we're going through my coloring supplies collection. It's basically a big haul that I did within, let's just say, the span of 6 months. And this is usually what I use to color in all of my coloring books. So I made a little overview here. I thought we'd start with pencils because to me, they are the most important thing about coloring, other than coloring books, of course. So I'm going to show you what I have. I have quite a few of them. Because I was new to coloring when I started this spring, I basically decided to try a few. And I started with a simple set of 24 polycolors from Kohinoor Hardmouth. These, I believe, are harder core pencils. Let me show you a little bit. So this is a set of 24. The tin is really nice. It even has a little story here. And here they are. I used them a little bit. 24 pencils. I would say these are similar to the Faber Castell Polychromos. So they have a harder core. And yeah, it's that feel that you need to try a few times, put a few layers. This is what I started with, a set of 24. And then I realized, wait, there's so much more out there. There's so many options that I could try. So then I got a few more. The next set that I believe I got was this one from Winsor & Newton. It's called the Studio Collection Color Pencils. I do feel these are soft core, or at least softer core. Very nice tin. This is a set of 48. Actually, that is the max set that they offer. And as we know, Winsor & Newton is a really high quality brand for watercolor, for example. And I wanted to try their pencils as well, and they do not disappoint. They could be a little bit better, I guess. Is in the range of greens. I feel it's not sufficient to do everything I want with basically these main 4 greens. I mean, this already goes into blue for me. So they only have 4 in a set of 48, so that's a pity. But the pencils themselves are beautiful, super soft and creamy, really nice to use. So if you're not into greens but more into reds, for example, or oranges and yellows, even blues, this might be one for you. Next up, how I got my pencils was I started watching YouTube videos and reviews, of course, and I found one of the first coloring channels I found was from Sarah Renee Clark. And as you might know, if you follow her as well, Sarah Renee Clark is a big fan of Prismacolors, but also a big fan of Luminance. So I was like, what's the big deal with these pencils? Let me try them out. They're very expensive, so I was like, let me just try the set of 12. And well, I'm really happy that I tried because they are indeed beautiful pencils. I really enjoy using them. It hurts to spend money on them because I'm no artist, nor do I need my coloring to, last for the next 100 years. But they're really nice. They have a really nice feel. They're really nice to use. They layer beautifully. So, yeah, I'm kind of in love with them, unfortunately, for me, I have to say. Well, for my budget, not for me. But yeah, I've got 12. Actually, I don't have 12. I got a few more open stock. I think I've got 18 in the end. So let me show you. Like these colors. And I also have the Caran d'Ache blender pencil, which I totally recommend. Such a good blender pencil. A pencil blender, sorry. Yeah, so these are my Luminance pencils, which I really like. They're my smallest set, by the way. Unsurprisingly, I guess. My largest set, going to the other side, is the Duran Chroma Flow, I find the price to be quite affordable for the quality that they offer, at least for the experience that I've had with them. They're on the softer side, of course. A little bit buttery, not as buttery as Prismacolors, but you know, for the price, I would say it's great. A nice range of colors. This is a tin of 72 of them, so quite a bit of choice here. So yeah, I enjoy these pencils as well. So that's the Duran Chroma Flow. Also comes in a nice tin. Here, it's quite a thick one. It has 3 layers. Next up are the Faber Castell Albrech Duran pencils, which I got all open stock. So all of this is the collection that I got, 36 of them, just buying them one by one. I couldn't get myself to spend on the bigger set because they are quite expensive as well. But I also felt like I really had to get them because another channel that I follow and that I enjoy tremendously is called Shell's Coloring Journey, and she almost exclusively uses Faber-Castell Albrech Dürer, their watercolor pencils. And I thought, well, I mean, what she does is beautiful. Maybe I should try them out. So that's why I got them, and I do use them. I do use them as well. So, and this is a tin I purchased separately from Faber-Castell to have them in here. So I've got about 36 of these. Well, it's a tin of 36, and I think I have an extra color that's outside of here. And no, not the last, but the last set that I have of color pencils is Prismacolor. These are the last ones I bought, and I resisted for a very long time because, as you might know, so many people recommend them, so many people love them, and even go as far as to say that this is their favorite set of pencils. But for me, where I live in the Netherlands, they're not as affordable as yeah, I understand there are in some other places in the United States, for example. So I thought, is it really worth it? I mean, I can find high quality pencils closer to home. Yeah, you know, Faber-Castells, they're in Germany. They're with our neighbors. But yeah, I just felt like, you know what, get them, give them a try, because so many people rave about them. So I got a set of 36. And yeah, what can I say? I absolutely love them. I love them. And you know, first, when they first got, I was like, what is this? You know, you can even see, like, if you can compare it to other pencils. Let me pull up on Albrech Dürer, for example. You know, I mean, it doesn't seem as high quality. I don't know why. That was my first feel. But then I put pen to paper, and it was so soft and creamy and buttery, and so beautiful to color with, that I completely changed my mind. And I don't care about their looks. I think they're amazing, and I really, really love them. So these are, with the Luminance, my favorite set of pencils for sure. Too bad they're so expensive, but hey, I'm happy. I'm really happy when I color with these. I really am. And you might know I color a lot in Rita Berman's books, and they work so well with that paper that it's such a pleasant coloring experience that yeah, I'm in love, and I really enjoy them. Now, what I also did is I purchased a couple of pencils open stock, and I keep them in a drawer here. So I'll show them to you a little bit. What you see are some Luminance. I also wanted to try the Pablo from Caran d'Ache. So this is their oil-based, predominantly oil-based hardcore pencil. So this is like the Faber-Castell Polychromos. And I also tried the Derwent Ink 10s. Lovely, lovely, absolutely lovely. Got a couple of these. I wanted to try Color Soft, so I got one of the Duran Color Soft. It didn't captivate me as much as others, so for that reason I didn't buy any more. And that's pretty much it. These are some other Albrech Durers. I've got a Koh-i-Noor Mondeluz, which is their watercolor range, just one. They're nice as well. Actually, I think the Koh-i-Noor brand is affordable and good quality, and I don't hear people talking about them as much. I'm not sure why, but they're pretty good, I think. Also compared to the range. And I've got a polychromos. I've got one to try. So yeah, this is what I have here. A little mix of things. And that's it for my pencils. Next up, I'm going to show you markers. So I've got three types of markers: water-based, alcohol-based, and acrylic. So for the water-based ones, what I have is I bought them open stock over the years. I keep them here. And these are my Tombow dual brush pens. Looks like this. There's the brush tip. There's the point tip. They are wonderful. They last for a long time. And I just bought them, yeah, throughout years, really. I've been using these forever, since forever, I think. And yeah, this is my range of colors. Very happy with them. For coloring in particular, I mean, they're really nice. I use them to highlight, yeah, text, you know, in books or on paper. But now I also use them for basing in coloring, which I learned from Shell. That's actually how I discovered her channel, Shell's Coloring Journey. I looked up how to use Tombows on coloring pages, and she had a video about it. So I'm so happy I searched that, because I found her, and yeah, I use them for basing as well. So these are the water-based markers. And next up, I'll show you the acrylic markers. Talking about Shell, I also got these because I saw them reviewed on her channel. So I thought, yeah, why not? She likes them. Let me give it a try. I don't have any acrylic markers. So these ones are from Artex. Yeah, they're nice. What can I say? Whenever I want to do some mindless coloring, I use these because it's very satisfying to put these on paper. Actually, they have a really nice brush tip. Yeah, they look like this. So happy with them. Happy that I have these in my collection as well. Thank you, Shell, for the recommendation. Then the third set of markers are the alcohol-based markers. And mine are from Winsor & Newton. I bought this set. I found it on discount and I'm super happy with it. It came with this. So yeah, it's a set of pro markers brush. I bought some in another set, and I just put them here next to these ones. But it looks like this, and they color beautifully. Of course, you can't really color on the other side of the paper anymore in a coloring book, but they do color beautifully. And if you're one who likes to print on paper, you can print on marker paper and use these. Very happy with them. And then let's look at some other pens and pencils. So I've got these pens from Stabilo. Also, I got them open stock, I think, or different small sets. It's called Stabilo Pen 68. Yeah, it's a range of colors. They're water-based, so they do not stain. They're nice for basing or just details, like you know, I added the edge with this one, I think. So yeah, they're a nice complement to my coloring supplies as well. Also quite affordable, I would say, from everything you would choose from. I think these are quite nice. And then also for finishing touches, I also have the Sakura jelly rolls. Sorry, I think I got almost all of these in a set, and then three separate ones like these. Yeah, these three I think I got in a separate set, and these were a set. They're metallic, and they're very nice to put finishing touches on your coloring pages. So that's what I use them for as well. And I keep them here next to the Stabilos. All right, I'm going to show you the distress inks that I have next. So I bought these, again, open stock, when I learned, I think again, from Shell and her channel, that these were a thing and you could use them. And I just thought, let me try with a few colors that will work well for backgrounds first, some neutrals as much as possible. So I've got these. This is my little collection, and I think that's plenty for me. And I got two brushes of two sizes to apply them to paper. And yeah, they're quite nice. It's a completely different experience. It goes much quicker than with pencils, of course. So these are also super nice. And these two are from Nellie's Choice. There you go. Next up, I've got two. This one, it has two sizes. I mostly used a small one for, yeah, any regular size pencil. It works beautifully, and I have to say, honestly, it's pretty much all I need. The brand is Kum, and it's made in Germany. And then I also got this again from Kum. This one's for long point. I tried it. So it has two steps. First, you sharpen it here, and then it chips away at the wood barrel, and then you put it here for the very sharp point, and it delivers a very, very sharp point. So I use these in combination with soft core pencils. I mostly use this with hardcore pencils like the Polychromos or the Albrech. This works very well too. So that's it. That's all I have for this. It works for me. So I'll just keep it this way. I also have, yeah, some Posca pens. And when I say some, I mean two. Here they are. I've got two. Two sizes, small one, like very small one, 0.7 millimeters, and yeah, 0.9 to 1.3 millimeters. And I use these for highlights sporadically, for sure. Then I got some water brushes, and I got the water brushes because they help me when I work on the Inktense, of course, or the Albrech Durers. The one I use the most is from Karandash. Just push here. This is how it looks like. I've got this one from Sakura. There you go, and this one's flat here. And a travel-sized one, which is also smaller. And it doesn't have the brand name on it, so yeah, just got it from the local arts and crafts shop. I also bought two open stock Echol line brush pens. Can't say I know how to use them very well, but I thought I'd try them out. Yeah, there's the brush nib. I think they're water-based for sure. They're supposed to act like watercolors, as far as I understand. But yeah, I think I need to use them a little bit more before I get the full extent of their use, their potential uses. Next up, what I can show you are the Watercolor Wax Pastels, which is the official name for what you all know probably as Neocolor 2s. So I got these open stock as well. This is the range that I have. I tried to use them for backgrounds, I have to say. So I tried pencil, distress ink, and the Neocolor 2s as backgrounds, and the Albrech Duran watercolor. These ones, they look a bit muddy when I do it, so I just think I need to perfect my technique. I'm sure they're amazing. The color is beautiful. I think I need to learn how to use them better. That's it. That's what it is. But yeah, here they are. I got a couple open stock in some colors that I thought might make nice backgrounds. All right. Next up, I could show you my watercolors. So what I've got here is a couple of them. Let me pull them out. Yeah, here. To give you an impression of the range of colors. This is gouache. This is the metallic watercolor set. And some brushes, of course. We cannot do without brushes. And here I keep this and all of these. All of these, you see the colors here. So I'll put this on top. Let me remove these so you get an idea of the colors. Gouache is just thicker, opaque watercolor, I think. And then you have the, yeah, transparent or semi-transparent watercolor. Oh, it's from Van Gogh. Super nice. And a set of metallics from Panduro. It's something you find, it's a brand you find in the Netherlands. We've got a range of sort of arts and crafts stores here called Pipos. And I think Panduro is their house brand. There it is. Yeah, so I'm using these every now and then. I have to say, just every now and then on coloring pages. I use this mostly when I draw myself to color it in, but it's nice to mix it up sometimes. Yeah, this is a variety of brushes, some bigger sizes. This is from the brand called Raphael, which I really like. It's my favorite. You know, some that, yeah, or like this, or like this. Oh, look at this biggie, like this. Yeah, depending on how precise I need to be with my watercolors. Okay, let's put these back now. And next up, what I think is left is books. And when I say books, when I wrote books, I actually meant one book in particular that helps me, yeah, for coloring. And this is the Complete Color Harmony from Tina Sutton, and it's basically color palettes. So the book looks like this. It basically makes recommendations of what colors go well together. Yeah, but not just that, but also, you know, if you want to create a welcoming atmosphere, this is what you could try. If you want to create a powerful atmosphere, there you go. This is what you could try: monochromatic or primary or complementary. And I find this super handy to give me some inspiration when I need it. Classic, dependable, yeah, calm here. So yeah, it's nice. It's pocket size. There you go. This is the size of my palm. This is the book. It's quite nice to use for inspiration. Thank you so much for following along. I hope this was useful to you, and I hope you enjoy coloring. See you next time.